We're back.
That's right.
We are back. We are back to what now? What's happening?
What's
Let's
happening?
Flash that logo. Let's flash it.
Hit it.
All right, guys. We are back. Man, it's been a while. But you know what? I'm gonna let you kick it off. So come on. Ask the question. You gotta ask the question. What's the question?
Listen, you know the question. Hey, Corey, what's happening?
Now what's happening? Okay. What's happening is, why has tipping gotten out of control?
Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
Tipping. Now, I know y'all probably thinking, why are they talking about tipping? We are talking about tipping because before you used to just tip when you went out to the restaurant.
That's it.
You had a great server. They gave you excellent service.
Service.
You gave them a tip. You used to tip when the pizza man brought your pizza to the door.
Yes.
He showed up on time.
Yeah.
Food wasn't missing. You gave him okay. You remember the bag boy in the store. All right.
Yes.
The bag boy in the store saw you got groceries. He helped you to your car.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
Give him a little tip.
Gave him a tip. So why, when I go into Dick's Sporting Goods and buy some socks, they ask me at the cash register, I want to give a tip.
Yes.
A tip for what?
For what?
Now, think about that, right? I went in, I got the socks, I held the socks in my hand, I walked up to the counter.
You walked them to the counter.
I put the counter there. You just rung it up. I used the credit card.
You're right.
Signed my name, and you're going to ask me for a tip.
For a tip.
For you doing your job for $15 an hour, but I just did the work to go get the socks, stand in that line. I had to stand in the line to give you a tip. And then you get an attitude when I don't give the tip. Leon, what's going on? Am I losing it?
I feel exactly the same way. You know what I think it is? I don't think people understand what a tip is.
Okay.
You know, I think there's a disconnect. They don't really understand what a tip. A tip is when you go above and beyond.
Wait a minute. You said above
and beyond.
Now, you know what?
Yeah.
I went to Subway. Okay.
Subway. There you go.
Subway. I ordered my sandwich. Do I want to give a tip? Now, mind you, you're supposed to make my sandwich anyway. So I'm going to tip you, like you just said it, because you went above and beyond. To make my sandwich.
Yes. Okay. Now, let me just say, I agree with you 100%. I've noticed the tip jars popping up everywhere. I mean, there's a tip jar when I go pick up my pizza, right? I didn't say they delivered the pizza. I said I went to pick up the pizza. And there's a tip jar when I pay to pick up my pizza. They didn't bring the pizza to the car.
Okay.
You know, they didn't meet me halfway. I said I went there and I picked up the pizza and they had a tip jar there. Now, sometimes if I'm paying in cash, I'll put the change in the jar because I don't like to carry change. Why is it? This is a question for you. Why is it when I put change in the jar, the people look at you?
Yes, because they want you.
They look at you money because you don't put some change in the jar.
You put change in the jar,
and they look at you.
They look at you. Yes,
it's like an alarm.
They went to a whole new thing. It's even on apps now. Okay. Here it goes. why when you order your food via the app?
Yes. Yes.
Now you remember you're using the app to order the food.
Yes.
Why you gonna automatically throw a tip?
A tip.
A 10%, sometimes 15%. I'm ordering the food. I'm using my phone. Okay. Yeah. I'm driving my car to go get the food, but on the app, before I can actually pay for it, do you want to give a tip to the people who are making your food? Now, we already talked about minimum wage, guys. You guys missed that conversation. Now it was heated.
Yes.
Okay. But here's my problem. You got the minimum wage to $15. Okay. California 20, I think it's 23.
Yes.
But the company, not you, the company has the nerve to ask me for a tip to help pay you because they increased the wages that are there. So I actually did some research on this. The reason why they're doing this tipping is because they raised the minimum wage, and how the companies are trying to make that money back. Now, if you notice, the tip ain't going to the worker.
Yeah.
That's the app. It's going to the company. So I'm giving you free money.
Yeah.
At least at McDonald's, they ask you, do you want to round up to the McDonald's Foundation?
Do you want to round up?
Okay. At least I feel good rounding up, knowing that it's giving it to a charity. But no, you just bust out with a tip. 10%, 15%. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm off the soapbox. I'm off the soapbox. Okay, but am I being oversensitive about this now?
Now, there is another point of view.
Okay.
There's another point of view. And just as a devil's advocate, I'm gonna present this other point of view.
Okay.
The other point of view is, now I'm not talking about the tips on the app. I'm talking about the in-person tip jars and stuff like that they're using, like when I go get the pizza and stuff like that. I'm saying that not all companies increase their salary. So if a company was already paying above the minimum wage, but the minimum wage was already not a living wage, meaning
that's not fair, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Because we have had many conversations about how high prices is. The price they done went ridiculous.
But no, see, okay, I'm gonna agree with you. If the tips were going to the person, okay, I ordered something from Chipotle. They asked me for a tip. I went inside the store and bought the food.
Yeah.
Do you want to round up? Do you want to give a tip? Oh, okay. Pepe's. Okay, now if y'all ain't from the Chicagoland area, you may not know what Pepe's is. But Pepe's is this Mexican restaurant. Love it to death.
Yep.
I ordered some food from Pepe's. Walked in there, right? Like you said, they didn't even have a tip jar. Nope. He rung me up. I ordered the food on the phone. He rung me up and said, hey, before you can pay for your food, do you want to give a tip? No one served me at all. Now, to your example, I get that. Oh yeah. If you served me and you did it well, and you put a tip jar, like the one at Starbucks. I think that's a universal tip jar, the universal tip thing. It goes out to everybody. It's dispersed to everybody.
Yes.
But Pepe's ain't dispersed not to everybody. You know?
Well, here we go again. So there's a group that's still trying to supplement their income. These are servers.
Yes.
Now one thing I've learned about a lot of these places too is that, and this is through my daughter working in that industry, is that your server usually is the one that gets a tip, right? The server at the table. But there's a whole lot of people who are not servers. They're not servers.
Yeah.
You know, there's the bus boy. There's a whole lot of people, and I'm specifically talking about restaurants. There's a whole lot of people that work in the restaurants that are not servers. That are you know. So again, prices have gotten so high. The economy is so. A lot of people are not getting a living wage. They still can't afford it. You and I have talked about prices many times.
Oh yeah. My goodness.
You've asked yourself,
oh my goodness.
How
How
are people?
That's a whole nother show.
How are people making it? Well, this is one
that's
way.
A whole nother show.
This is one way that people are trying to make it, trying to add a little bit. Now, there is a small group of business owners, unscrupulous business owners, that's trying to take advantage of goodwill from patrons that want to give money, but they see this as an opportunity to swoop in and get more money because of greed.
And again, I don't mind. I get it. Yes, you have the busboy when you're going out to eat, and I get that. I'm all for that. I mean,
tips,
you know, because they busting tables, they washing dishes, everything. But that's when I'm in the restaurant. My problem is I'm ordering the food online.
Well,
and I'm showing up to pick up the food. I'm not even sitting there.
I really feel like it's what I'm saying about there's a group of business owners that's taking advantage of the situation, that's really pushing the tips because they don't want to increase the wage. They don't want to decrease their own profit margin that they've gotten accustomed to. And some of them had to increase the wages, not just wages, but remember, everything went up. So that means the insurance went up. That means, everything across the board went up. And the business is trying to recoup what they're spending out. And again, there's some greed involved too. I'm saying that everyone is in search of the dollar. And when it's on the apps, I'm thinking it's company and greed, but it's when you picking up a pizza or anything else where you're not getting any service. You're not getting any service.
None.
I think this may be a situation where some of the other workers are seeing what's happening with the servers, and they're trying to jump in because they need money too. Again, this is just, I'm trying to give the flip side to that. I don't agree with all that, but I do understand that with these high prices in this particular economy, it's rough on everybody.
Wow. Well, guys, we had to talk about are the tips out of control. Guys, I'm telling you, we back and we got some stuff for you. We got the stuff. All right. Hey, thanks for listening to what? Come on with it.
Now what's happening?
Now what's happening?